Speaking of which, you have them working with the strength and conditioning coach. What do you hope to get out of that, and how do you evaluate that whole process of just seeing them, running shorts and not really get into a flow of an actual game?
Well, I actually can't go and evaluate them while they're lifting. I have to get uh, all the stuff they're doing. It just is a program that we set up for them. But our strength and conditioning coach is Steve Murray does a terrific job. Uh, he takes before pictures when they come on campus, so they get snapped and they get their before picture and they get their measurements taken and uh, they get their strength numbers taken and written down. And you basically put them through a battery of workouts and lifts and conditioning drills that mimic basketball movement uh, on the court. So you're lifting weights, but you're lifting it uh, such that you mimic, rebounding, or you mimic the explosiveness that it requires to get a basketball off the rim, or you mimic uh, moving from side to side and sliding, defending. So you try to do what you can uh, to mirror what basketball movements are, but developing better dexterity, uh, better strength, and more explosiveness.
You lost a couple of seniors from last year, and you don't return any seniors for this year. How do you plan on replacing the leadership of not having the seniors to fill that void?
Well, that's a big question mark for us, and I challenged these guys the other day in our first team meeting to say, you know what, we don't have any seniors, but just because we don't have many older guys, it means that no, it doesn't exempt. Nobody's exempt from stepping up and being a leader. Um, so the challenge is going to be who's going to step up, whether it's going to be somebody stepping up from vocally or somebody stepping up from just a participation standpoint. Uh, it's challenging them every single day to see who's going to be the one to make the phone calls to make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be, or when I call on somebody, who's going to be the one that knows exactly what the climate of the team is, and putting them in situations where leaders emerge, and then you know what, you have to have guys that follow. So who are going to be good teammates in reference to that.
Do you have any comments on losing Zach Taylor and Clayton Sterling from last year's team, and how do you guys plan on replacing those players?
Sure. I mean, with Clayton, both guys are good kids and terrific young men. It's just that Clayton has to go, and we have to try to help him get his academics together, and we're going to help him do that. He's a good kid, and the most important thing for all of us is to make sure he's successful in the classroom. And if he cannot do that here, then we want to make sure he can go do it elsewhere. Zach is a situation where his body, he couldn't take the pounding as of right now, and the medical disqualification was the best option for him and for all of us, so that he can continue his education and get a degree from Toledo and still be a part of this team and be almost like a student assistant here. So you hate to lose people, but you have to do what's best for them. You have to do what's best for the program.
Now, how important will it be to have Zach Taylor on as a student assistant coach and trying to parlay your message to the incoming freshmen?
Well, I think Zach, having been here, knows exactly what it is we're trying to get done here. And I don't think that he would have wanted to stay or be involved or be around if he didn't think that we were going in a positive direction. Having him around is important because, like I said, he's a good young man. He's a good student. And I think that having somebody from here who has pride in Toledo and pride in the university, it does nothing but good for our program.
Now, I'm going to get a little serious on you, Coach, and if you don't feel comfortable enough to comment on it, it's okay. But with the recent point-shaving scandal that rocked the university, what steps have you taken with your coaching staff or with the university to ensure that something like this doesn't happen again?
Well, I've been um, all of that is in the past, and I wasn't here when that happened, and none of my staff was here when it happened. None of the players here were involved in that. So we just move forward with everything that we do with bringing in good young people, continuing with having a staff that has done everything compliance-wise and legally. So we just move forward. That's all we do.
I heard that you were participating in the Celebrity Owens International Golf Tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It is true.
What kind of golf game do you have? You pretty good out there on the links?
Very, very suspect golf game.
Yeah.
It's very inconsistent. I don't have a lot of time to get out there and play. When I do get out there and play, it's just really inconsistent. But going out there to have a good time and just get some exposure for the program and for the university.
Do you know who you're going to be paired with
I think Christy McPherson today, and I'm not sure who tomorrow.
How did that get brought up? Did they approach you? You approached them? How did that come
Judge
about?
Silverman, who runs the event, contacted me and asked me if I was interested in, and something like that. If somebody comes knocking, it's something you answer because this event has been going on this is the 25th year of it, and I feel like I'm very fortunate to be participating in it, and it's a great event for the city. It's a great event for the LPGA, and I'm really pleased that I'm a part of it.
All right, Coach. I appreciate you for your time, and good luck with the upcoming season.
Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Coach. Take care.